Okay, so today's drawing is all about feeling good. It's not about being excellent. It's not about being masterful. It's about having fun. Okay? So today's drawing is just going to be nice and easy. Isn't that right, Mr. Miro? Yes, it is. Mr. Miro wants to draw something nice and easy today. So, if you're in the mood to draw something nice and easy and a little bit of fun, which way do we go? This way. So today is all about just feeling good. It's not about being brilliant. It's not about being fantastic. It's not about doing the best drawing you've ever done. This is all simply about feeling good. Okay? And a lot of people get very frustrated with their drawing. A lot of people get very kind of nervous about starting things and drawing things, and it's really a very negative way to start. So we're going to start off nice and easy. We're going to just have a little bit of fun, maybe. Okay, so we're not going to think too much about it. We're not going to really plan it. We're just going to put down some shapes and see where it takes us. Okay, so it's not about doing anything amazing today. It's just about having some fun. Let's start with a color. That's always challenging. I feel sometimes if you start with a color, sometimes it can really kind of scare you. So let's get scared. Ooh. Okay. Not quite sure why I'm doing two, but it could give us like ears, couldn't it? It could be like ears. Ears for a beast that we don't know what it looks like yet. So let's start off with that. Let's just see where that takes us, all right? Now, by the fact of us doing something that we haven't done before, it sometimes puts us in a situation where we have to draw things that we haven't drawn before. And again, a lot of times that is sometimes the best way to start it. I'm just going to suck up a little bit of the water so it doesn't run down through my drawing. In the same way that if you start drawing, you know what it's like. You pick up your sketchbook and you start drawing a little circle. And you start drawing, or you start drawing a pair of eyes, or you start drawing a nose, or whatever you're going to do. And you feel like you're kind of drawing the same things every time. So this is where breaking up that kind of habit. That's today's nib for those that are technical. It's a rather big chunky silver one. I can't see any names on it, but silver and chunky. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're just going to add to the feeling that has given us. And you might throw down a different shape. Well, of course you'll throw down a different shape. But this is just to show you that, okay, so it's going to be some kind of animal because we've got ears, or maybe some kind of monster with red ears, all right? So I'm just going to give him some kind of whiskers at the side of his face. And I'm not going to join my black and my red too quickly. As you know what happens, the black will bleed into the red and everything will turn black. So we are kind of giving him or her, we haven't decided yet, and again with your drawing, just kind of go where you're feeling. If you're feeling like, oh, it should have a pair of glasses, just draw a pair of glasses. Don't think, oh, should I not, should I, just do it. Just Just draw those glasses. Okay. Now it seems to be taking a kind of rabbit type of shape. Although I don't really want to draw a rabbit, do I? Because that would be less of a challenge if I know what it is. But I could draw like a goofy goober monster or something, you know. And nobody knows what one of those looks like. So again, here's what we're doing. We are building up something to see what our mind is talking to us about. Let's give them a big staring eye, and then maybe an angry eye. And we can draw the other eyebrow on there, just to kind of make him. And again, at this point, we don't even know what the other eye looks like. Is it an angry eye? Is it does he have an eye? Is it just a black hole? You know, is it a glass eye and it's looking in a different direction? We know all these kind of crazy decisions we haven't made yet. And again, like I'm trying to say, this is building on to adding to the fun. And I want to give him a staring eye. Let's give him a rather tired eye on this side. Maybe he's getting tired of being the bad guy. And remember, when you are doing your drawings, that it is only paper and pencil, or paper and ink, or paper and paint. So there's no need to get all frustrated and downtrodden. So many people are saying, oh, I haven't drawn in years. Oh, I remember my art teacher told me, well, you know, I think that's part of the job of the art teacher. My art teacher was horrible. My art teacher at school would kind of, you know, she had her own rules of the arts, and we all had to follow them. And that's part of my kind of growing up and working for Disney and all those big movie companies and TV companies, was to loosen up. Get away from all those rules. Why do you need rules in art? When art was supposed to be fun. So we're going to try and get in and have some fun with this. We're going to kind of like the idea of him having a kind of wild, crazy smile. It kind of adds to that kind of angry eye, you know. If he's got angry eyes, but he's got a big smile, kind of makes him look a little bit crazy, like, you know. Like what's a little bit like what's the big green monster that Jim Carrey played? The one that didn't like Christmas, whatever his name was. He had that big wide smile, didn't he? There's somebody that stole Christmas. The Grinch. The Grinch that stole Christmas. That was the green monster that I was thinking of. And his expression is fantastic in that movie. If you have ever been to watch that movie, it's a fantastic movie. And everybody's quite loving with the Grinch, isn't he? Even though he's kind of like a bit horrible. And today is a very unsure day. The weather really here is really not sure whether it's summer or it's winter or it's warm or cold. It's kind of like there's bits of sunshine over there and there's dark, shady clouds over there. Mr. Muir is looking out the window, and he has been staring out the window for hours now, and I'm wondering if he's expecting somebody that I don't know. So there you go. He's almost kind of got like a bit of a kind of a monkey's nose, hasn't he? Lovely. And I'm really tempted to continue that fluffy beard approach. And remember, this drawing is fun, okay? This is not a masterpiece. There is no rights and wrongs in today's drawing. It is just fun. And I'm hoping that anybody who has not drawn for a long time will pick up a pen and watch the video. And maybe even watch it a couple of times. Watch the video a couple of times, do a couple of drawings, you know? Just relax into whatever you're drawing, whatever you're scribbling. And whatever you're scribbling is right. Kind of like this kind of shabby look to him. It has been a very crazy week on the internet. I do try to stay off the internet, but this week I've been pulled in with lots of terrible things happening around the world. And it only makes me it only makes me wonder, where are all the nice people? Maybe all the nice people are not on the internet, maybe, you know? Maybe they're on YouTube watching drawing videos or something like that. Maybe that's where all the nice people are. There we are. Isn't that lovely? I'm just drawing an arm in there to kind of give him a pose, some kind of. I'm just giving big furry fingers, big fat chunky furry fingers, just to keep that dynamic alive. And the beautiful thing about art is that you can do it all day long, you know. And if you're working, you can do it at night when you come home. And you can do it at the weekend, and, you know, you can just, the best type of way of kind of relaxing your mind is just to draw. Scribble, get a notebook, get a sketchbook, get some scraggy little bits of paper and just doodle and just draw and just enjoy it. I feel like he should have like a tie, like a businessman's tie or something. No reason why. Probably shouldn't have worn this jacket to draw in, should I? Because if it's going to hit anywhere, is it going to hit... Oh, I thought that was an ink spot. No. If it's going to hit anywhere, it's going to hit on the brown edges, isn't it? Yes, it is, Kieran. Yes, yes. Silly boy, yes, yes. So, I have had a few people actually this week that have been talking about the frustrations in their art, and I hope this video will help. This video is for you. This video is to say there's no pressure, no stress. Just draw something and have fun with it. And it's a nice way when you look back through your, you know, if you're drawing in a very non-stress way, it is then very beautiful for you to look back and see some of your drawings from the past month or the past couple of weeks, whatever. And it's very, very, very beautiful then to look at it and see at that time where your mind was, you know. I kind of feel like he needs to have some kind of clothing on. Maybe so, like some kind of woolly jumper or something. Just to... And it's nice to look back over those periods of time and look and think, oh, that was the time that I was stressed out about. And I drew this beautiful field of flowers or something like that. You know, it's a very, very beautiful way to look back through drawings. You know, even to this day, I still pick up a drawing and say, oh, that was the time that bad thing happened. And you drew, oh yeah, I remember. So, what a beautifully cute little character we have got. And it's quite a short, relaxing video, so you can watch this one multiple times and do while you're doing your doodling, and just relax, just draw fun shapes. Nothing is important today. Just scribbling, doodling, and having a lovely, relaxing Sunday. And make sure you put your name on your drawings too. It's an important thing. It kind of says, this was me and I was having fun. That's all it says. Okay, I acknowledge that I was having fun. That's what it kind of says. And that today is this relaxing, lovely red-eared monster. What an absolute gorgeous drawing. It's just, it kind of looks so relaxed. I love it. It's just wonderful. There's some blue sky behind him, just to soften it down, soften the mood, make it even more relaxed that this red-eared creature is in the blue sky. So that is today's drawing. Let's finish that finger off before we go. That is today's drawing, and that is the reminder that the main point of drawing is not to be a genius of any sort. It's about using it to relax your mind, using it to have a very, very beautiful day. And I hope that's what you have today. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I hope you get some pens and inks out and just relax into it and get back to that feeling that art is beautiful. Okay? I'll see you back here very, very soon for another drawing. Have a great day. Bye-bye.